UFC, mad. That Nate Diaz fight was crazy.
Well, we didn't actually touch on it in the last podcast. Well, we didn't actually know what was going on in the last podcast because when we finished it, that's when he missed weight.
Yeah.
On the Friday.
I didn't know all that shit.
Do you think it was all planned?
The UFC planned it.
Yeah, do you think they planned it? Because he looked like normal, like he was smiling at when he missed weight, wasn't he? He was thinking like, as in,
Taking the piss.
kind of looked like something was happening in the background, and then obviously the two fights happened.
Do you know what? It's not the worst shout because to be fair, him and Nate Diaz, the fights that happened on that night were better for the card. I think him and Nate Diaz did not make sense. That fight did not make sense. Did Nate Diaz kick up a big fuss and say, "Listen, I'm just won't fight unless we move it around," and then they've come out and done all this stuff, and then it just seems like too much aggro because they've like that Jay Ling who was meant to fight Tony Ferguson at 170. He got shagged. Really, he got the short end of the stick because he had to go fight someone at 180, and apparently he won. He got robbed. Even Dana White come out and said he got robbed. He should have won that fight.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of Ferguson, do you think he should retire? 5 losses on the bounce.
should Tony Ferguson retire?
I think he's had it, isn't he? You had it there.
You have to look at, I don't know, you have to look at who he's fought. Do you know what I mean? Because some of them losses are against animals. Like, we're not talking
Nate Diaz
he's fighting scrubs and he's just gone and fought Nate Diaz. Like, he's fighting good people. Is he past his best after that Gaethje loss? Probably. I don't think he's at his best. I think 170 is a better weight class for him, so he doesn't have to strip his body down because he won the Ultimate Fighter at 170.
Yeah.
So
for me, I think he should like just leave your legacy there. Like, people, the more and more you lose, the maybe people might think.
I think he should have one more against. Not maybe. Well, he was going to fight someone not in the top 10. So he was maybe fight someone not in the top 10 or the end of the top 10. No one up and coming. No one like this, and see how he gets on with that. Maybe get his confidence back up. You don't know. UFC don't really work like that though. That's the only thing. You got to fight killers every time.
He is a big name though, so he can kind of draw the fights.
Because even the Chandler fight, he said like he got knocked out, but he said he was the happiest he's been in there. Like, he was happy with his performance up until that point.
Chandler's an animal.
Him versus Poirier.
Sick, man.
Next month, isn't it?
Yeah, and they don't like each other.
I think
there is
Chandler
bad blood
beats him
there.
up.
There is bad blood there. What, Chandler beats up Poirier? I think people overlook Poirier. I think he's fucking.
I think they're both good. Chandler's good. An animal.
He is.
Do you know, he looks like one of them CrossFit athletes.
Yeah.
His body type.
I think he does do a lot of that, like, mad shit.
He's into like his diet and that, isn't he? Like,
yeah. But he's a nice guy as well. Like, he's quite good to watch. What about Khamzat, man? Beast.
Where does he go from here, though?
He's got. Well, he beat Gilbert Burns, didn't he?
I know, but missing weight though. He's missed weight twice at that weight, I think.
Yeah.
Twice.
He said the doctor said something, didn't he?
Yeah, something like 12 hours before a stop.
But he said he reckons he could have done
He
it.
could have made it.
Yeah.
It's a hard one. He's so big though.
It's
like,
beast.
does he need to be? I know he wants 3 belts, and he's probably the only person you look at and go, he could probably get 3 belts because of his fighting style. Like, and he's massive. So if he can make the 170, he could get 3 belts. But
he absolutely ragdolled that guy.
Kevin Holland.
Kevin Holland's not that
Kevin
bad.
Holland's not that bad. He
I
doesn't do well against wrestlers though.
Yeah.
All of his losses have been against wrestlers. But that man locked onto him like a fucking magnet, like a bear, and was just
mauling him.
Like, imagine that pressure on you, and you can't
couldn't get away.
Yeah,
you
couldn't get away.
He didn't even do nothing, no shots, nothing. Like, you couldn't get away.
I'd like to see.
That's Khabib-like pressure. That is.
Because on the other hand, I say that he's missed weight twice, but Khabib missed weight a few times at 155, then won the belt, and then maybe he just needs to sort whatever he's doing. Maybe he just needs to like tighten up on little things to do with dieting. Or
Did you see what Khabib said? He said he needs to stop hanging around with
Darren Till.
Till.
Yeah. Eating too much. Yeah. You see that photo of them two, like, fucking bare fat and bare funny, that photo,
Was
man.
it, they called us Smash Bros. And it was like, was it a photo of Joey Diaz and him as well? Did you see that one?
They proper blow him up. Though,
They're bare funny.
That's like Paddy Pimblett.
I wouldn't mind, hear me out on this one. He either goes up to 185, This is if they're gonna push him up. If not, I think he should fight Colby. I think Colby's the fight. But if he wants another fight before then, 85, either fight Paul Craig or Paulo Costa. People are saying he shouldn't be able to fight Paulo Costa because of he hasn't earned it at 185. So if you don't give him Paulo Costa, give him Paul Craig. Paul Craig's a Scottish man.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Black belt in jiu-jitsu. Only wants to fight on his back.
Yeah, but he's a bit.
You remember Paul
Is
Craig?
this the one where-
No, but imagine Khamzat wants to take him down and Paul Craig wants to
him
be on
down.
his back. Let's see it, man. I think that's a good
Styles
style.
make
Styles
fight,
make
yeah.
fights. Dana White, Diaz White, make it happen.
Yeah, I think Khamzat might just start using hands
He might. He probably will.
because that Paul Craig was that.
He weren't good on his hands, but
he's
if he
not
gets him
good.
down, I'd love. That's a stylistic fight that I
Who
don't
did we
mind
watch
watching.
him against?
Volkanov. Volkov.
I don't know, yeah, something
I
like
can't
that.
remember.
He did fight John Jones once at Volcan, I think. Or did he fight DC? He fought one of them.
Do you think he beats Colby Covington though?
That would be a fight I'd
'Cause he's
love to watch. Colby Covington's got output.
He's got energy.
People take it away from him because they're like, oh, he's a dick and all this. Mate, he goes on like marathon runs with that Cam Haines.
Yeah, nah,
Joseph
he's
Joe Rogan, like, this guy's a fucking freak.
Yeah,
He's
and-
got cardio.
Before the Leon Edwards, he is the only one that even would come close to Usman as well.
Yeah.
Literally
Well, it's
the
just
only
them
one.
two.
Yeah.
It's same at 185. It's just Whitaker and Adesanya. Whitaker can't beat Adesanya,
Yeah.
but no one else can beat Whitaker.
Same with Volkanovski and Max Holloway as well.
Yeah.
Like people
Yeah.
struggle to beat Max, but
Yeah,
Max
but
can't
they
beat Volkanovski.
yeah, it's just so you got fucking just animals like in every division, man. But I would like to see him versus Colby. That'd be a good fight but do you know what it'll be? It'll be like Colby won't go for takedowns because he done it against Usman. None of them really went for takedowns because they're both
just
so good
straight
at wrestling.
brawl,
Just striking and who wins on the feet. They've
No,
both
it's a
got. It's a really good
50-50,
fight.
yeah.
We need to see that fight, man.
When's is John Jones coming back?
Heavyweight, I think. I
Supposed
think he's
to.
fighting
Is he
Stipe.
fighting? Is
might
he?
be fighting Stipe at
That's a
heavyweight?
beast,
Yeah.
yeah.